now, Angela Giles here from sunny San Diego. I hope you're having an incredible day. Today is day 7 of social media training, and today we're going to focus on Twitter. That's right, you heard me, Twitter. If you haven't heard of Twitter, you're probably hiding under a rock somewhere because Twittering is the hottest topic online right now. It is fun, it's easy to use, and it's a way to get your message out there. There's over 600 million users that are using Twitter right now. So seriously, if you don't have an account, I want you to go right now, stop this video, and go to www.twitter.com, Twitter.com, and go ahead and sign up because we're going to talk all about Twitter today and how to use it and all the secrets and tips and tricks that people that have created huge social media buzz surrounding them use to utilize Twitter. So it should be your highest priority besides your blog to get a Twitter account and to start adding followers to it and start following people. So, okay, what Twitter is, it's a fun, really fun, hip-hopping microblogging platform. When I say microblogging, you can only do 140 texts. That's it. So you have to be very concise about what your message is, but you can make it fun and value-driven content. I mean, there's celebrities, all the celebrities are using Twitter right now. They tweet Oprah, President Obama. I mean, it's just a must-have, and it's tons and tons of fun. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and log in because obviously I have an account, and this is Twitter right here, so you probably saw the little Twitter bird. And if you already have an account, you can go ahead and sign in. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in right now. And, whoops, I should type my password right, you would think. I'm going to click on Remember Me, so it always remembers me when I sign in. Now I'm going to go ahead and sign in here, and you can see right here all this information. I'm going to explain briefly what everything is and what you need to be doing with it. But really quick, I'm going to show you this little box right here. This box right here is what's happening. This is where you can put up to 140 characters. Now, if you notice, this one says I uploaded a YouTube video, social media training, Facebook marketing tips, and that actually came from YouTube because I uploaded a YouTube video and I connected my YouTube with my Facebook so it automatically updates, which is really fun. So I'm going to put another little blurb up right now. I'm going to say, doing a hot new Twitter training for all of those Twitter users out there that really need to use it to enhance their marketing strategies. Let's see if I can fit it in there. Woo! Awesome. So I'm going to click update. So that lets all my followers know that that's what I'm doing, so they can think, oh, you know, they get that there and they're like, okay, I know Angela's working on this Twitter training. I want to know what it's all about. So as soon as I have that Twitter training ready to go, I'll put a tweet out and let them know and give them a link to where they can go to watch it. So this is really cool, and it's really awesome, and it's fun to do. So you can see I'm following around 11,256, and I have about 11,830 followers that are actually following me. Now you need to have about a 10%, no more than a 10% difference here. Otherwise, if you're trying to follow people and you have more than 10% that are following you, then Twitter will stop you and they won't allow you to follow more. So I'm going to show you and direct you to a piece of software that will help you unfollow people automatically that aren't following you or that you aren't finding value with. Or you can do it manually. It's fine either way, but I will definitely direct you to that, but we'll talk about that here in a minute. But the whole goal here is to build up your followers. The more followers you have in your niche is the better for you. It's kind of like Facebook. The more friends that you have and the more fans that you have on your fan page, the more people that you can build strategic relationships with and get your value-driven content message out there too. So the one thing that I want to teach you is the golden rule is that you follow those who follow you. That's very, very important. So if for some reason someone decides to follow you, then you need to make sure and look, go and follow them back. Now, if someone unfollows you and you choose to unfollow them, that's great. And, make sure that you really look at your tweets out there and what people are tweeting, because if you have someone that's following you that's a major spammer and it's always spamming links that aren't value driven content, then you may seriously want to think of unfollowing them, because it's not given any value to what you're using your space for. And as you start to get thousands and thousands of people that you're following, you're going to want to make sure, and you're going to be using lists and things of that to keep track of your top tweeters and people that are important to you. You don't want people in there that are just spammers and that aren't going to provide value to you or to even themselves. I mean, they're doing themselves a disservice by spamming out there. Okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit about how to interact with people. Okay, what we're going to talk about real briefly here is how you can interact with different people that are following you or that you're following. Now, I was scrolling down here looking at some of the tweets, and I ran across this person, I don't even know how to say it, Free Moon Child. And I really like this quote, and it really made me stop and think. Out of all the tweets that I was looking at, this popped out to me. It said, "Are you filling up space or being a real part of your own life? The choice is always yours. Be your own purpose with positive intent." That's profound. So I'm going to hit reply here, and I'm going to, the little @ sign, @ and then their name, will let me reply directly to them, and it will show up so everybody can see it. I'm going to put, "I really enjoy the quote you put out about basically creating your own purpose. Thank you. It really stood out." And I'm going to hit reply. So that person knows that I really enjoyed what they tweeted. So I've just created a way to interact with someone, and that's what you want to do. You want to always comment and start building strategic relationships by talking to people and getting to know them and things of that nature. In fact, I liked that one so much, I think I'm going to go ahead and retweet it, which means that I'm giving them kudos, like, woohoo, way to go. And you may run across something where you'll see that someone's quotes are getting, or someone's tweets are getting retweeted all the time just because they're so great. And that's awesome, because the more you comment and the more you tweet and retweet and send messages out to people, the more that people will start to notice you, and they'll start retweeting your information, especially if it's value driven. So I just showed you basically how to retweet and how to reply, and those are public things, so that everybody that's tweeting you, or that you are following you, can see those things, or that are following them. Now I want to show you really quickly direct messages. Direct messages is a way, if you want to send a private message to someone, you can use this. Now I usually only use direct messages if I want something really private, because I really want, the whole strategy for me is for me to get out my stuff, get out my value driven content out there. And so I want people to see my information, and so I try to use retweet and reply. And there's a few other things that you can look at too, but these retweet and reply are probably your most common things. And so I try to keep everything as public as possible and just get out there with really good value driven content. And I'm constantly searching the web for good stuff and providing it to my niche, so that they realize and that people know me as someone that provides really good content. And sometimes I'll put something fun in there, but for the most part I try to give 99% really good value driven content. Okay, so the way you get exposure is, once again, comment, start building strategic relationships, and retweet things and give value driven content. Now we're going to stop this video here, and we're going to start a new video, part B of day 7, where we're going to start talking about finding good people to follow. So I'll see you on part B. If you like this video, tweet it out there, retweet it, Facebook it, tell everyone about it in your social networks. Thank you. God bless. See you in part B.